Hannah, figuring out how to start my vows was difficult. I thought about telling the story of when I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you, but I realized I don't have that special story because, after our first few dates, I knew marrying you was inevitable. So, instead I'll start with when and why I fell in love with you. Not for your empathy, your kind personality, positive energy, selflessness, or intellect, but because I think you're a badass. You have a loud and positive camp counselor voice. You're always the life of the party, or at the very least the loudest. I love that you tell the same stories over and over and over again. I think you got that quality from your dad. Like a fine wine or a TV show I'm rewatching for the 5th time, I know they'll get better and better with age. And I love that you wear your heart on your sleeve. It takes all the guesswork out of knowing how you feel. But more importantly, I admire your openness and vulnerability and strive to be more like you in that way. As your husband and lifelong partner, I'm incredibly grateful and blessed that you've chosen me, and I know I have a lot to live up to match the amount of love and warmth you brought into my life. So, I promise to express love daily through physical touch and having dinner ready when you get home. I promise patience, I promise unwavering support, I promise to always be on our side, I promise to always find opportunities to dance with you. I promise to help create our home and our family full of 4-legged friends of all varieties. And finally, I always promise to look at the birds with you. I love you.
I think a part of me knew you were the one from the very first night we met. We were at Nowadays, this club in Queens everyone's been talking about. And even though I definitely made the first move, I think the universe also had to be involved. I felt this giant shove that said, you have to go talk to that cute guy right now. And now here we are, almost 5 years later, standing in front of this altar with all of our family and friends. For those who don't know, we had a pretty unique start. 2 months into dating, COVID hit, everything changed, and the world shut down. You moved to Florida, and I went to war against COVID. When I think back on the last 5 years of my life, I can only think of all the ways that you've made me a better, kinder, happier, and healthier person, all whilst loving me at every single stage. We've danced together all night, we've traveled the world, we've jumped from planes, we've dove coral reefs, and yet I think I'm the absolute happiest with you just sitting on our couch with Bonobo, home as a family together. You are my home now, no matter where we are. Ajay, you are the kindest man I know. You think of others before yourself, and you're always there for your friends. You lift me up when I'm down, and you love me unconditionally. I feel so lucky to be loved like this. I love your humor and your silliness. You make me smile every single day, even if it's just dark humor on Instagram that we're both just giggling at. I love you for your steadiness and your loyalty. From the moment we met each other, I have felt so safe with you. Sometimes I can be a bit of a roller coaster, and somehow you are just always there, just reassuring and constant. And now for the promises, because these are vows after all. As your wife, I promise to make you smile every day, even if it's just pointing out how perfect Bonobo's being. I promise to strive to make each other better people, from lifting weights to Excel spreadsheets. I promise to always be learning and to teach in return. I promise you that we are a team. This is the start of our family unit, and I promise to always be in your corner. I promise to work for that team. Life isn't easy and marriages take work. I promise to listen to you and ensure you feel heard. Even though my brain and mouth sometimes go about 1,000,000 times a minute, I promise to always slow down and stop and listen. I promise to end every night with a kiss and an I love you. Thank you for loving me, Ajay. I promise to love you just as well in return. I wish I could go back to the Hannah at nowadays, that fateful October night, and whisper in her ear about all the joy that's to come. I think she'd be pretty excited. I love you, Ajay. I can't wait to be your wife.